What's up, guys? This is Kalo, and normally I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming, but welcome back to another episode of Community Kitchen, where we are cooking up the latest and greatest gaming news headlines, and who better to join me for this exclusive game sandwich report than Aiden? Why don't you say what's up?
Hello, I get to be a part of an exclusive thing for once.
Exclusive. And today's story, before we get into any of that, we'd like to say thank you to each and every one of you guys who are liking these videos, subscribing to Game Sandwich, and if you're new here, consider doing the same. Now, to address the elephant in the room, we have an exclusive report here at Game Sandwich covered by moi. Shout out to the source. You're the best. And it involves Meta, it involves Xbox, and we're going to dive into the report and then kind of expand on what that could mean further. So, according to our sources, Meta will be shadow dropping an Xbox branded MetaQuest 3 next Tuesday, June 24th, as a little timestamp. Now, what is this Xbox MetaQuest 3? It is, according to our sources, the Xbox Quest 3S will be priced at $399 US. The contents of this release include a black and green headset with matching accessories, an Elite strap, an Xbox wireless controller, and 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Internally, it will have the same system memory as the MetaQuest 3S at 128 gigs. Essentially, it's a brand new colored MetaQuest 3. Now, this follows a report done by Windows Central that Xbox is focusing more on third-party devices. At least they sidelined their own first-party handheld. Aiden, I want to know, first of all, do you think there will be general interest around this device? Because to me, VR gaming, I still think it's in its very infant stages, and I don't think it has that mainstream appeal. But slapping an Xbox logo or the Xbox brand on something like this and a price at $399, maybe this is the entry level device you could be looking for.
No, I mean it is. As someone who has dabbled in VR, hey, I am not the greatest at VR. There's plenty of people who know it way better than I do. But once upon a time, I had the HTC Vive, loved it. It was great. My biggest complaint was that wasn't wireless. Obviously, the MetaQuest headsets are. I do have a MetaQuest now.
Oh, you're in it.
I have one of the original MetaQuests,
Oh, look at that.
and it's fun. I really enjoy it. I enjoy it for what it is. I mean, I play Beat Saber on it. I play the occasional hack and slash game that's like, yeah, let me have fun. I use it as more of like a workout tool, honestly, because to me, VR is like great for working out, especially when
Oh
you
yeah.
have stuff that's like Beat Saber. Like I have a boxing game too that's like a beatboxing game that's really fun. So like those are like where it shines for me personally. Or in horror games.
Hmm.
Love horror games because I played Resident Evil 7. In VR, that game was great.
I
But
I want to make some clarifications too on this story because a lot can get lost in translation as to what this could be. Uh, we do have the Xbox ROG Ally. This is a totally separate thing. This isn't like that device where it's gonna have like Xbox OS and you push the button and it has but. It's not that. It is just a recolored MetaQuest 3S, and it's like there's gonna be Xbox add-ons to this device. What I think is the bigger shock factor here is one, it's a shadow drop. I thought that was pretty damn cool. That, hey, like, this device is out now. Like, go get it or whatever. And
no, that part's amazing.
yeah, I was very shocked at that. When I first caught wind of this, I was like, oh, they're going to do pre orders next Tuesday. And the source said no, like, this is coming out. What I do think it opens the door for, and this is something upon digging for this article, I noticed whenever they did that this is an Xbox campaign, the MetaQuest 3 was mentioned specifically, and they kind of listed off like, hey, you can play on your phone, you can play on your Xbox, your PC, tablet, and MetaQuest 3. This is an Xbox campaign, this is a prime example of that, where it's like, you can get your Xbox games even on this. And I think with VR gaming, you can speak more to this while you're not going to be able to use motion controls on this, or at least to play the Xbox games, you'll have a big screen in front of you. You can play, it's cloud streaming off this device for Xbox games. So I think that novelty will be nice to have like a 40-foot screen in front of you, I think that's pretty cool.
No, yeah, I mean, I won't deny that I have used my MetaQuest in general to play just regular games
Yeah.
or like to view stuff where it's like, oh yeah, I have this giant screen in front of me. Oh, that's kind of nice. But I mean, it's not preferred for me, obviously, but it's still really nice. Honestly, I like the idea that it's 399, especially since the like PSVR 2, I think it's the same price. Yeah, PSVR 2. Yeah, I pulled up the price just to be certain, but yeah, the PSVR 2 is also 399. So, I mean, really, if you have the choice between like, oh, PSVR 2, which is only for PlayStation, only works off PlayStation games and everything, and then you have the choice of getting the MetaQuest 3, where it's Xbox branded and it also runs any VR game that you get off, like that you want to get off, like Steam Marketplace and stuff like that. There you go. There's like the obvious choice is obvious. You get the PSVR 2. I'm just joking. You get the MetaQuest 3 because that one will give you more bang for your buck.
Exactly. And whenever I think of not only what the MetaQuest 3 can do as far as like it can connect to your PC and you can play games that way. You can play games natively on the device. You can cloud stream off of this. But then I start to look at what is Xbox doing in the future with their next gen console. That's going to be a PC home gaming console hybrid that has Windows on it. Suddenly the vision becomes a lot more clear where they're going to be selling you a do-it-all device. Whether you do want to get into VR gaming, whether you do just want to have this PC Steam side-loaded thing, that is building the ecosystem. And while they haven't confirmed it, like, hey, we're going to have Steam on this, the door is open. Like, now you have this device where it's like, hey, it's meta at the end of the day, but it's Xbox themed, and like you'll be more drawn to the black and green headset versus the white MetaQuest one. Again, it's simple things for consumers, but at the end of the day, Windows-based devices, VR gaming, that is synonymous with one another, and now Xbox has their foot in the door here.
Yeah, no, I mean Xbox is gonna have their foot in the door, like you said, and it is going to honestly, like, I don't see it being a negative for them at all.
No.
Like, I think that there's enough interest in the MetaQuest in general that it will be a positive for Microsoft. It'll be a positive for the Xbox brand in general, and especially like with the ROG Ally as well coming out later this year. I mean, I just see them on the rise at this point.
Yeah.
And I think like PlayStation's kind of like sitting on the back burner a little bit for people, especially in the VR space. It's going to be at this point because, I mean, let's face it, Sony does not pay enough attention to their VR system as they should.
That is exactly my point, and I was going to bring it up. The PSVR 2, I think, is a good platform, but it is not supported. What you're getting here with Xbox and them, at least, while it's not a native, like, it's going to have Xbox OS, it's not going to be like an Xbox thing, it's Xbox branded, again, Xbox branded, you still have that door open where you buy it and then you're like, I get Game Pass Ultimate. That is the best deal in gaming. Whether you like it or not, that is the best deal in gaming where you can get a bunch of their third-party titles, you can get a bunch of their first-party titles, and then just the VR gaming experience. You know, we always talk about what's the incentive to go out and buy this thing. You can cloud stream Game Pass games off of it. I think that's a pretty damn good incentive, and now that Xbox is going to be backing this device, I think the support there will only grow, continue, and change, where maybe down the line we do get a Halo VR-centered game or something like an Xbox IP. I think that's very well
totally
within the cards. Yeah, like a Gears of War? Oh, ooh, sign me up.
Give me Halo and just let me fight the Flood in VR. Just give me that.
And then we're forgetting
There
the
we go.
biggest game here, Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport, whatever one they want to choose. A driving sim would be, like, that is VR gaming. Like, that is what you want. And I don't know, it's an interesting report to get wind of just because it's like, did we really sit here to expect Xbox to be like, hey, VR device, there you go. Like, this is an Xbox, play your games on it.
I mean, no, I didn't expect Xbox to jump into the VR realm. I mean, it's not surprising to me,
No.
but I didn't expect it. Like, at this point, it's just like, okay, Xbox is going everywhere. They're kind of just trying to expand, but really, I didn't expect them to hit the VR space. At least
No.
not at this point in time. But
No. Yeah.
did the source say like exactly when they're shadow dropping it, like a time, or did
I
they just say the day?
I didn't get a time. I just got the day. Again, June 24th is the time. Just be on the lookout for that. Black and green colorway. Think that's always sleek. Anything, of that variation. But again, like it's just that whole "this is an Xbox" campaign that got bashed in the headlines, where it's like they're giving up. At the end of the day, getting your games on as many things as humanly possible, where like an untapped potential audience is there, I say go for it, and they're doing it. And yeah, like this is, I
Yeah,
don't see how this could be bad. Like I don't see like
yeah. I mean,
they're not fully going into it where they're like, we're making our Xbox
yeah,
headset. They're just saying Meta.
yeah. They're not doing Sony.
No,
They're not
no,
doing Sony and building their own and putting a whole bunch of money into developing something. They're saying, "Hey, you guys already have this.
yeah,
Let's just sponsor you more or less. You brand it. Hey, we back you a little bit. We give you access to our operating system, or like we give you access to this or that. Done.
yeah,
That's way less risk for them."
exactly. I couldn't have said it any better myself. But do you have any final words here for this report?
None other than Kevin is the greatest with all the greatest sources. So subscribe to us for more source related things.
Shout out to the source. Yeah, that was a good one this morning. But if you guys have any thoughts, leave a comment down below. Or if you want to talk directly to us, join our Discord. Links to that is in the video description down below. But as of right now, I've been Kalo, joined by Aiden, and we'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed today's video and want more content just like this, consider subscribing to Game Sandwich for all your news, rumors, and reviews. And we'll see you guys next time.